turn it off, because guess what? It's free this week and next. And there's actually, in some places like the city of Sacramento, they really implore you to turn it off if you had about 1/8 of an inch or more for a couple days, which is exactly what we're going to have. We're definitely going to have more than that, because this is what we're looking at. I had a great question on Facebook about, hey, well, what do these colors mean? It's going to vary widely, but let me just tell you, the green is light rain, the blue is moderate, red and the yellows, that's heavy rain. So we're talking about 3, 4, 5 inches of rain, maybe even way more than that for the far north coast. So this is going to be a legit cycle of rain. And remember, that's not one storm. That's the grand total over the next 10 days. So before we even get too deep into it, is this going to end the drought? No. Is it going to flood at your house? It always depends on your personal situation. But with this amount, with the spacing, probably not. At the very end of it, if you're in a flood-prone place, we'll talk about it. And is it going to be a wet winter? Because we're seeing cycles like this in October. The fact of it is that I don't know. But I will say this. If you have a lot of rain early in the season, it makes it a lot easier to get to the numbers you need to get to later on because you've done the heavy work early. However, we could very easily go back to a warm, dry pattern yet once again. We've seen that over the last 2 years. So I don't know. All I can say is that I like where we are right now and where we're going to be over the next 2 weeks because we're getting the rain and snow that we need. More rain over the next 2 storms, and then the snow finally kicks in. And one of the reasons why we're looking at more rain out of this one is because we're drawing in some warmer air from the south, so that raises the snow level. Sure, in the very beginning, there might be snow at the pass level later on tonight, but it's going to start incrementally going up. By the way, did you know the record lows this morning are in the upper 30s, and we are in the 40-degree range right now, so we're really close to record lows at the moment. The rain is exactly what we need because even with the last storm that we saw, we're down about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch plus for all spots since October 1st. So the next 2 storms will probably get us to average. Anything extra will get us above. And yes, the last one is a wet one over the weekend. Temperatures right now in the 40s and 30s. You could see we've got a little bit of wind right now, but it's not a big deal. What's going to happen later on today is that it will be breezy. Now, this is not damaging wind or destructive, but what's most important here is all the S's. That means it's coming in out of the south, and like I mentioned, that makes it a warmer storm initially. So let's try and time things out because there's a lot going on. I understand that. Today is a dry day. Don't worry about it. You'll get clouds, south winds. That's about it until sunset. Then the next storm moves in the middle of the night tonight through early tomorrow morning. So I expect a wet evening and a wet commute for tomorrow. And like I mentioned, there's many more storms stacked up. So we'll keep talking about it each and every day. It's important to watch the forecast all week long because the timing and totals will change every time I talk to you.